Yeah, I'm Dennis Kendall and I'm part owner of Haines Hunter. You're in our factory here in Ellerslie. The company's been in the street since 1946. This is where the action happens. We build the Haines Hunter boats from the bottom up all the way through to a complete boat. This here's our gel coat bay. It's where we start. So with a fiberglass production boat like we build, all the boats and the components are built out of what we call a mould. So as you can see, the moulds are highly polished, and the first thing we do is we add the gel coat. So when we talk about the gel coat, we're talking about the colour. So here's a hull, and we apply the glass. So we do it in two skins. So we put that first skin, and the cloth there is basically there so that we can squeegee. And by squeegeeing it, we're compressing the laminate more, and we're increasing the fibre percentage. So the more fibre you've got, the more strength. The strength's in the fibre, it's not in the resin. That's why we hand lay the hulls. And then when we go in with our second skin, we'll go in with more chop strand mat, and then the chop strand mat is adding bulk to the laminate. You put the same amount of fabric on every boat because it's a measured amount. So you end up with a super consistent laminate and a super consistent weight. So that's an added bonus you get by using a hand lay system. Performance-wise, weight's important. Keeping the boat down to its design weight, because the boats have a design weight. It's also a factor with towing these days, so keeping the boat down to a towing weight. The other thing is weight distribution, because where the weight sits in the boat affects the performance of the boat. So once we've done the first, second skins, we bring it in here and we'll put the transom and the keelson in, and then it'll be ready for the composite floors. We end up with a underfloor buoyancy on both sides of the boat. So we use those cavities that are sealed to give the boat buoyancy. So if you hold the boat, you'll fill it up with water, but it won't sink. That's our decks. You see we use the foam core decks. That makes the deck stiffer. We can carry less glass, so the deck becomes cleaner inside. Once we've completed the hull and deck, they come out and we have a pre-assembly area. So in that area, we've got a grinding bay here where the boats will get cleaned up, sanded, and the edges ground. Yeah, so we'll glue the floors in, so the composite floors get glued in the pre-assembly area. And at that stage, the hull's ready to come out of the mould. So we'll release the hull, and then we will release the deck, and they'll bond it. The floors are in there, the composite floors. The benefit of those is, compared with a plywood floor, they add a lot of stiffness. So the boat becomes stiffer, which helps with the performance, because the stiffer the boat is, the better it'll go. And at the same time, they save weight, and we also get a gel coat finish. So the boat comes out of the mould and the floors are completely finished. So for cleaning and just general use, you've got a lot better surface. The advantage we have by making them composite floors is we maintain our toe kick. So you see here we've got the side pockets that run all the way through, but we're still able to stand out at the side of the boat, and you can get your feet underneath there, and that's so that you can actually lean over the side of the boat and you're still secure. Once that hull and deck's been bonded, the boat then gets handed on to one of our guys in the finishing department, one of the boat builders, and that boat builder will take that boat from that right through to where it's ready to have the motor installed at the dealer. The guys own those boats, and they're very proud of what they do. So they'll take that boat right through to the finish. It keeps them interested in the job, because it makes the job a lot more fulfilling. They're not just part of a production line, they are still boat builders and building a boat. We end up with a higher skilled staff member, and that's really important to us as a company. We're continually trying to innovate and improve, and we do. And this is in all areas. You know, we improve our laminates, we're looking at new fabrics, new methods, so we're looking at the closed moulding, the infusion. The electronics, we're just looking at the moment, we're introducing the C-zone into some of the hard top boats. As all this new innovation comes through, we look at it. Generally the new technology is good technology, and it's all about trying to make your boating experience more enjoyable and more pleasurable. So that's pretty much how we build the boats here. As you can see, it's very much a team effort, and I hope you've enjoyed the tour.